Good morning, warriors. Hey, it's Jen. It's Monday morning motivation / check-in. Heck yes. So I am excited to be here. I think Monday is one of my favorite days of the week because it's a fresh start. It's back to, it is really that. It is just a fresh start to whatever you put your mindset to. So this morning, we are going to draw last week's action step, and then I'm going to kind of cover what we have for this week's action step, plus a little bit about tonight's Zoom call. So I'm glad to be back. I was gone the majority of the week and weekend because I was at a leadership training in Deadwood, South Dakota. For most of the week. So it kind of messes with your whole week, right? You're just like, it takes a couple days to get back into the swing of things. And I don't have comments, so if you're on, show some emojis. Facebook's been weird. If you go live in groups, sometimes you don't see comments. But anyway, so I was gone all week. And then Saturday, I miscalculated our time for gymnastics, and my whole family, we're about 6 hours early to our gymnastics meet in Sheridan. So we had a great day. We made the best of it. So you can look at whether you're frustrated or whether you make the best of a situation that didn't go as planned. So anyway, so last week's challenge, and I'm going to see if I can open this up so y'all can see what I'm talking about if you're tuning in. Let's see. Where's our group here? I should have had this open. There we go. Okay, so our team page is the Jewelry Box Warriors. And if you're not sure, if you're seeing this video, this is a private group. So that means if you're seeing the video, you are on our team somewhere or you are a blingy fly on the wall, okay? So I post the weekly action steps. It's kind of like homework. It's something to challenge you to get outside your comfort zone in the announcement tab. So we'll flip around. If you did the action step and posted below, you are on the wheel of names to get a chance at a sweet treat. Now, I use a program called Send Out Cards to complement my paparazzi business. So I use that to send out sweet treats because they have food. I love it that they have food. But our action step this week was, let's see if it'll open up, is to invest in your business. Now, basically, this was, you got an entry for every 50 PV you ordered. So if you ordered 100 PV, you got 2 entries. If you ordered 48, 46 PV, I'm sorry, you didn't get an entry. Always double check your numbers, and you can do that by clicking on, your back office. You can click on, your app on your phone. The back office that you have for paparazzi is more up to date than your app on your phone, your dashboard. So those that posted below, right? You're in there, okay? Those of you that did it and posted below. I mean, there's lots that ordered but didn't post below. And not everybody, I know it's crazy, but not everybody wants to win stuff. They just let me flip around. They just kind of want to do their own thing and run their business, and they don't want to participate. And it's okay. It's not a bad thing, okay? Some people like to participate, like to go with what's going on. Not everybody does. But those that want to and do post and participate, those are the ones that we give the prizes to because they want to win. Crazy enough, I've been messaged before that said, please do not send me cards. Please do not send me anything in the mail. I just want to be left alone. And it's okay, because everybody is different. So I respect that. So if you want a chance at winning, you just have to post, just so I know you do, because crazy. But anyway, let's flip around and grab our winner for last week. Now, I will tell you, Brandy Redden, Melissa Strickland, Holy Guacamole, you girls are on fire. Karen, so they got multiples entries in there. We had, let me flip this around. we had Dawn has 1 entry, Melissa Strickland has 3, Brandy Redden has 9, Retta has 1, and Karen Caraway has 4. Your odds are really good. So if those of you that ordered last week but forgot to post, put it on your calendar to check in and do those if you want, okay? So let's flip around and see who our winner is. So our winner for last week is gonna be Brandy Redden. She had 9 entries. She was some competition this time. So congratulations, Brandy. She does work her hiney off. For any of you that know her, she is amazing. She does work really hard at her business. She goes live every day. She inspires me to do these live challenges. But she does. She goes. So, okay, this coming week, you know, I spent a lot of time, 4 days in training last week about leadership, about growing your business, all kinds of topics. And I wanted to touch on one that kind of stood out to me, and it's going to be this week's action step. Now, any of these action steps, they are there just to help you grow your business. I am just your cheerleader, your knowledge spreader, whatever you want to call me. I'm not your boss. No upline sponsor is your boss. You are your own boss. I know, crazy, right? But in network marketing, we are our own bosses. So when we do these weekly chats or our weekly Zoom calls, they are there just to help you grow. Now, if you have a traditional job, you know you have a boss telling you what to do each day. Network marketing is a bit harder. So that's why I encourage you to try the weekly challenges, stay connected in your group. But okay, so for this week's action step is called March into March. Clever, right? Okay, you can laugh now. Totally okay. But we are going to plan out our month of March. Now, what that means is to sit down and think ahead. Some of you, I know, are already planned out through December, right? You're like, I'm doing this, I do this, I do this, I do this, I have this, this, and this. Totally cool. If you're not, I encourage you to plan out at least 1 month. Now, you can do this digitally. The Google Calendar is amazing. Or you can print something. I like Canva, and I'll post the one I did on Canva. Hi, Kathleen. So you can get an idea what I do each day for live shows. Excuse me. But what you're going to want to do is plan out your month of March. You can buy a calendar from the dollar store. You can draw it out. Really, there's no excuses. You can do this. So it's up to you if you want to grow. Because if we don't write it down, right, we are more than likely not to do it. Okay? We're more than likely not to do anything if we don't write it down. There's a reason we like lists. Because we think, oh, we got to get this, this, and this done. We got to go to the grocery store. We got to pick up kids. We got to whatever, doctor's appointments. Writing it down is going to get you to remember it. It's going to kind of ingrain it in your brain, and you're more likely to do it. So, plus, writing it down is going to create momentum in your group. If you are not sure what momentum is, that is going to be our next week's. Yes, I'm giving you a sneak peek. We're going to talk about momentum. Because it takes momentum to get your business growing. You may see some of these paparazzi consultants and their business is exploding. And you're like, well, I'm working and nothing's changing. I'm working and nothing's changing. It is momentum. And I want to talk about that next week. So that's going to be next week's perk. Okay. So writing it down, things that you want to write down. Okay. So you want to schedule at least 1 to 5 this month, okay? If you can do more, which I know some of you, like I do shout out to Brandy because I know she goes live every day. I know Retta does a bunch of live shows and trainings, but schedule 1 to 5 at least, 1 to 5 live shows this month in March, okay? 1 to 5. Now, if you do 1 to 5 a week, fantastic. But 1 to 5 in the month. Can you schedule 1 this month? Can you schedule 2 this month? 3, 4, 5? If you did 1 a week, it would be tremendous, just change in your business, I promise you. Now, this is a live show for selling stuff. Like you're going to sell jewelry or you're going to show off your back office and what's available for people to shop your website. Okay, so you want to schedule 1 to 5 live shows to sell. Then you want to schedule 1 to 5 Q&As. Now, I encourage you for at least 1 Q&A a month. 2, if you really want to get your business going. 3, if you're like, okay, I'm going for this. I want to help other people just get something they may need. They may need money just to pay for groceries. They may need, money to pay for their car payment. Or maybe they're staying home now and they have a little bit more time. Maybe they just need a friend. 1 to 5, okay? 1 to 5 opportunity live shows. Schedule so we said live shows and then with Q&A, 1 to 5 a month, okay? You can do as many as you want. I encourage you at least 1, but it says 1 to 5 in the month. 1 to 5 Q&A in the month. Hi, Retta. Retta, how many Q&As do you do a month? Let's see what Retta does, because I know she's the queen of Q&As. The next one is schedule 1 to 5 coffee dates or get-togethers. If you can't get out, schedule a Zoom, okay? 1 to 5 in the month of March, okay? I'm giving it pretty easy, 1 to 5. The next one is help someone sign up. That means maybe somebody you see, like I said, needs some money for groceries, or they're like, man, I really wish I could get my kids into this sport. Sign up 1 to 5 people this month. Now that's just putting that word out there and saying, hey, I could help you do this. And if you're like, but I don't know anything about how to help them, that's what your upline and sponsor is here to do. And believe me, it is not, you don't have to think, well, I'm going to have to train all these people and all these people. There's so much out there and you grow and learn as you go. All right, here's the next one. 1 to 5 trainings. So we are going to schedule 1 to 5 trainings that you are going to attend. Now they could be your team training, right? You know they're on Wednesday night or Monday nights if you didn't know that we have ours on Monday night, mine, I guess. They're Zoom calls, or I know Retta does trainings for her team and whoever else may do trainings, but you have to write it down on your calendar that you are going to attend 1 to 5. Okay. Now, if you're like, well, I can't make those times, schedule to watch the replay. When you schedule it, when you write it down, you're more likely to do it, right? This last weekend, we had our EMP. I bet you $1. Those of you that purchased the ticket scheduled your time around it. Because it was important, right? It was way important. So schedule that stuff down. So let's do a recap. During the month of March, you're going to do 1 to 5 of the following. 1 to 5 or more, right? If you go live every day, rock star. Retta does Q&As every week. If you're curious how to do those, I'm sure she'd be more than happy to tell you when they are and to let you watch. She's amazing, okay? But we're going to schedule 1 to 5 of a live sale. This is for the whole month of March. A Q&A. We're going to schedule a Q&A, a live Q&A, okay? We're going to set up a coffee date, whether it's in person or whether it is a Zoom call with your mom, your sister, whoever, and just talk, how are things going? What could you do? Is paparazzi an option for them? You're going to help somebody get their team started. One person, 1 to 5 people a month is going to create momentum in your business, and it is going to definitely grow. And then your team trainings that you're going to attend, or a Zoom call, or there's so much free stuff out there. I seen a Brendan Burchard free thing. I seen another thing on marketing. I mean, so many gurus out there and trainers and coaches are doing free trainings. So try your best to schedule these 1 to 5, right? If you're just like, if I just do 1 a month, give yourself a pat on the back because you are going to do more. It's sad, but you are going to do. So many people in paparazzi don't even go live. They don't because they are scared, and I get it, but try it. If you need some coaching, tag some of the fellow paparazzi sisters to be on it so they can cheer you on. They're not there to buy from you. No, because they should be buying from the company. But they can be there to cheer you on and say, yes, how much is that? That's only $5. Oh my gosh, that's the prettiest necklace I've ever seen. Oh, I love it. How's the weather at your house? Cheer them on. Have some fun. Okay, so screenshot your calendar down below so you can be in this week's action step to grow. I will post this just after I get off the call with you. Tonight is our Zoom at 6 p.m. The link to that Zoom is in the event, so you can click it to join us where you're on the screen with us, or you can just be black screen, and it's however you want to do it. On the Zoom, it's real time, meaning you guys can hear me and we can respond at the same time. If you watch the Facebook feed, it is a 30 to 60 second delay. But tonight we're talking about shipping hacks, and then any questions you may have on your paparazzi business. And maybe if we're lucky, we can get a couple girls team members to pop on and share something they learned from the EMP. So Retta posted that thread. There's some great stuff in there. I was reading through all of that because I missed the EMP due to gymnastics that day. We were out of town, and it just isn't going to work when you're traveling. So I'm excited for that. So enjoy your Monday. I encourage you to write out your calendar. I will post mine. I created mine in Canva, and I just filled in the spots using Canva. And I can show you how to do that if you're interested, or you can Google how to make a calendar and add your things on there. But that will help you create that momentum to grow your business. If you're feeling like you're in a rut, I promise you these weekly challenges is what is going to help you grow. It's going to help you change. But it just takes you giving that extra 1% to move to the next level. I hope you enjoy your day. I will see you tonight.